Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca from Sage Awakenings. Sagittarius, we are going to do your September readings. So let's take a look what's going on in your world at the moment. I'm going to pull a few cards for you from the Energy Oracle deck. And so Sagittarius, I'm just going to let you know if you would like a personal reading for your particular circumstances. I do those. I love doing them. It gives me an insight into your world, and hopefully it is helpful for your particular life and what's going on for you. All right, in the meantime, Sag, this is a general reading for all of you. Let's pull a few cards. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Sagittarius in the month of September. Okay, lovely. Well, there is a beautiful focus and emphasis on, I'm feeling like the desire to be connected with family, connected with people who bring you a sense of joy, that you are part of a very special community, a special community of people. So we've got the Happy Family card for you, Sagittarius. The next card that comes up is feeling the love and appreciation. Now, this isn't always the case in the external world, Sagittarius. Sometimes the world feels a little prickly, but what is happening inside for you is a greater appreciation for the things that are important to you. And so this is putting you in a space of being able to know that taking care of you and your well-being is really important. And through this new lens in this month, it's helping you to feel better about yourself and to devote more time for the things that are meaningful to you. And this is helping you to appreciate your own value, Sagittarius, which is very, very important. At the same time, we've got the community card, which is exactly what I was feeling when I saw this Happy Family card. Is you are really appreciating the people that are in your life that really show their love and support of you. They're your kindred souls. They're like-minded people, your friends, people that are the closest to you. You're enjoying the connection, the love, the relationships of those that are around you. It's really lifting you in this month, Sagittarius. Now, we've got the Garden and the Gate card, which means at the moment, you're just in this place of really just loving what is happening around you right now. You're enjoying the connections, you're enjoying the home life, you're just enjoying being in your own bubble right now. Now, ordinarily, this card may see you looking outside of that, and we'll pull a few cards to see whether that is the case, whether you are looking outside for something more, or whether you're actually quite content where you are in this moment, which is kind of the feeling I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. All right, we'll pull some tarot and we'll ask your spirit guides and angels around the current challenge, the opportunity, and the pathway forward for you. Well, you're in a very decisive mood, I can see. We've got the challenge is the Tower card. So things are feeling, I think you're feeling the extremes of what it is that you like and dislike. You are getting some big contrast in your life right now, which sort of kind of goes with the cards that have come up in terms of you are seeing what doesn't resonate for you, which I get from this, the prickles and the brambles here. And this is helping you to have the contrast of what it is that you do appreciate, the things that you appreciate about yourself. So the Tower card is that opportunity to experience the contrast, feel it emotionally, and then come to the conclusion of what needs to go in your life. So in many ways, this Tower card is very helpful to you, Sagittarius. It sort of clears the deck for you, and it makes things a little bit more black and white in terms of what you want to keep and what you want to let go of in your life. And coupled with the King of Swords, you are in a very decisive moment. So it's almost like you come in and you do a slash and burn. That's got to go and this is going to stay. So you become a good decision maker and you are very clear in your communication. And that's a good thing. So if perhaps there wasn't clarity in the month of September, you are getting a lot of clarity. Sometimes the universe will prick us and trigger us into this situation, and other times the Tower moment is that I've had enough moment, and it becomes a catalyst for you to make some really defining decisions in your life in the month of September. And of course that leads to you starting to take some serious action now. So we have the Prince of Wands here, and yes, you've decided to take up some new opportunities, new ways of doing things, new routines. It's almost like you've set some ground rules, Sagittarius, for making progress going forward. So well done you. Well done you. Let's pull a few more cards here just to confirm the message that is coming out for you. Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels, for Sagittarius. Okay, so this is interesting. It's quite possible that some of that clarity that you've been experiencing may have been some tension in a relationship, but what it's doing is, with the Two of Cups here, what it's doing is it's enabling you to get very clear about what's really important to you. And what's really important to you could be matters of the heart. It could be non-negotiables for you, Sagittarius. All up, you end up with the getting into flow and really returning to a state of balance in your life, which we see here with the Temperance card. And this is good because after going through a period of feeling the contrasts and making some big decisions, this helps to balance things out again, particularly when it comes to relationships, but also the relationship that you have with yourself, the commitment that you have with yourself going forward, Sagittarius. And, don't be surprised if you're feeling quite self-reflective. Don't be surprised if you're having to take another look at things that on the inside in terms of inner work and understanding your emotions and things that perhaps are coming to the surface for you to take a closer look at, Sagittarius. All of this is helping you to see the light and the dark, the pros and the cons, the contrasts that are coming up for you. It's very much a time of self-assessment and sorting through things. But as a result, you get a great deal of clarity, Sagittarius, in your life right now. All the while this is happening for you, you definitely have support around you from family and friends, and this is helping you to feel more grounded. This is not a time for, making sudden moves to escape a situation. This is a time for self-reflection and understanding things at a deeper level. And this is about getting clarity for yourself. All right, we'll pull a few more cards for you. Challenge, opportunity, and the way forward. The challenge may be that do you actually see your ability to manifest and create change? With the Magician card, it means you do have the opportunity to create some changes. So with this Tower moment and the King of Swords, with some, decision making, with being able to see the bigger picture and communicate your wishes and your desires clearly, this helps you to create change. Now the Magician card is asking you, what areas need change? What areas need to be tweaked or improved? What else can you do? Whatever you set your mind to, Sagittarius, this is a magical month for you to create some big change in your life. There'll be moments where you may feel a little bit glum and down, but this really, these are just the feelings. This is you working out what it is that you feel and really just giving yourself the time to process your emotions. And that helps you to come back into a state of balance. What's really important is not to overlook the blessings in your life. And, rather than focusing on what you think are the disappointments, remember, your thoughts aren't necessarily reality, and emotions can overwhelm us sometimes. So if you're feeling that, Sagittarius, do what you can to lift yourself up and see the blessings in your life, and certainly come into a place of appreciation and gratitude, which we had here first up in the reading. And then we finally, for the pathway forward, it is about, joining forces with others, getting into a very creative and collaborative mindset, focusing on, what's next? What can you do? What actions can you take? What can you build to improve the situation or improve on what is currently existing right now, whether that be your home, your sense of fulfillment, your sense of progress, or aspects of an important relationship. Interesting time, Sagittarius. And again, if it is a little bit overwhelming and confusing for you, please reach out for me and book a reading, and we can look at this in more detail for you, Sagittarius. All right, a few cards from the Wisdom of Oracle deck. Yes, all of this is happening because there's an opportunity for you to experience a new lease on life, Sagittarius. So we have new life here for you. And again, I know that you're going to experience some moments during the month where you feel a little alone as you're processing those emotions, which we mentioned before. So there'll be times where you feel like you are alone. But remember, emotions will come, they will go. This is more about you allowing yourself to be kind to yourself, have a little bit of self-compassion to understand why you're feeling what you're feeling. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, you've got a situation with a special person in your life who's very loyal to you and you're loyal to them. There is a bond and a strength here that's worth paying attention to, and perhaps there's going to be a revisit of a commitment of some kind between the two of you, which eases the worries that you may be experiencing now or in the middle of the month. So what's a good idea is to look at the bigger picture here and really get clear on what's most important for you in your life right now, Sagittarius. Let's pull a few cards from the Guardian Angel Tarot deck here for you. 8 of Emotion. Yeah. I'm really getting the feeling that you're deep in your emotions at the moment. So with the 8 of Emotion is the same as the 8 of Cups, and that's feeling like you want to have something so much more. You're looking for upliftment and inspiration. You're looking for fulfillment. This is very much a time for putting your hand on your heart and really seeing where the goodness is in your life, because that will help you to see the truth of your situation and to help you feel less emotional but more in a place of gratitude. But you know what? There is an element of you, which we got this in the beginning of the reading, whilst there's a level of comfort in what it is that you know in your current surrounds, I do get the sense that there is a part of you that's wondering, what else is out there? What else could help you to be more of you? And you know what? It's okay to explore other opportunities should you wish, in terms of your job, career, home, location of where you are, or even opportunities to excel in another area or take your skills to the next level. It may be that you are looking for a chance to expand and grow. It may include travel. It may be that you're looking, how else can I grow myself? So that's coming from a place of self-development. If that's what's really being seeded within you, then Spirit's saying, go for it. Take the opportunity and start the first step of that self-exploration and that journey if that's what it is that you want to do. You've got support for doing this, and if this crisis moment or tower moment has caused you to think more clearly about your values and what's important, then this time of self-assessment and self-awareness is perhaps urging you on to see what else there is. And this is more to do with you as an individual, Sagittarius, rather than a commentary on a relationship. So keeping in mind, you are experiencing that spiritual nudge to want to explore and expand and reach your potential. So ask yourself the right kinds of questions that help you to understand you and where you would like to grow or explore more of you. Yes, good, lovely. Okay, we've got the messenger of abundance, Sagittarius. Wonderful news regarding your career, a new job, a promotion, or acceptance into a school or education. So this is leading towards that next step where you may be getting that promotion or stepping up into something new. So how timely is this? Fantastic. So yes, it's tapping into that feeling that you want to feel more challenged, more fulfilled, you want to grow. So I love that this card has just confirmed our conversation here. And it's also pointing to the fact that you are a great person to be around. You have a lot of great qualities that are very attracting. You're like a magnet. People are attracted to your optimism, your sense of positivity and growth, and this is a beautiful aspect of you, Sagittarius. So I love that this message has come through, and you are a very optimistic person. So well done on listening to that inner voice and wanting to do your very best to explore your potential. I love that. I'm going to pull a couple of cards from the Quantum Oracle deck here for you, Sagittarius. So all of this sort of emotional turbulence is all because you're listening to your inner voice that it's time to grow and expand and explore. So just beware of the entrapment that you can place yourself in with this. The victim mentality card is just getting yourself a little bit too much in your head and worrying a little bit too much, as we can see here in the Four of Cups. So recognize when that starts to happen. That's not a great place to stay, doesn't serve you very well. The rest of this reading is really urging you to be the magician in your life, to create opportunities for change and for growth. Okay, thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. Yes, and that in a conflict, see the emotional turbulence that you may be experiencing in the beginning of the month as an opportunity to create change. Okay, so we don't want to remove that catalyst. That catalyst is urging you to make some great decisions in your life, Sagittarius. So this is not a bad thing. This is a good thing that things are being stirred up within you. And with all that being said, this leads to a great deal of positivity and a sense of achievement. So coming back to that card where you are being congratulated for the messenger of abundance here, of news regarding a career or promotion or some opportunity. So there you go. That's confirmation, a milestone achieved, like a victory card. That's beautiful. What else do we have for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit Guides and Angels. It is time of a great deal of learning where you are the student, whether that be a time of learning in your career or job, or whether you are taking a course of some kind to help improve or strengthen your current skills and knowledge. So I see that this is very much in your energy for the month of September. So keeping an eye out for that. All right, Sagittarius, let's pull a few cards from the Power Tarot deck before we finish to see if there's any other guidance around a very big month of progress, Sagittarius. Four of Michael, you know, when you are in that moment of self-reflection and assessing what's going on for you and coming to a clearer understanding for yourself, the Four of Michael is confirmation that a little bit of quiet time for reflection and meditation is very helpful. It helps you to recharge, and in that time of restoring your energy, clarity comes, insight comes, and it's also a great way to relieve some of the mental and emotional stress you have been feeling. Four of Gabriel, fantastic. We're straight back into celebrating success, time of celebration, abundant rewards for your hard work, and releasing yourself from some burdensome situations. A lovely confirmation card for all of that, you know, crisis moment at the beginning of your reading with the Tower card and big decisions being made. It's all going to be worth it in the end, Sagittarius. So that's great news for you. And my friends, if you are new to my channel, I do invite you to subscribe so you can stay in touch and receive more of my videos in the future. And hopefully if you're liking this and it's really resonating for you, you can hit that like button as well. Leave me a comment. We have Two of Michael. It'll be all better if you can just make a decision, it says. So this is really speaking to that time when you are feeling quite emotional, you're processing thoughts, but you know, Spirit is absolutely right. When enough is enough and you're pushed to that edge and you don't want to be in your emotions anymore, making that decision, which is the King of Swords, is the way forward. So that gets you out of that push-pull or inner conflict that you've been experiencing and helps to trigger a whole lot of events to help you get progress and also to raise your vibration and to feel more optimistic. Oh my goodness. Well, Sagittarius, this is your reading for the month of September. And you know what? I'm going to pull a Namaste Blessing card as a lovely summary to your reading in this month for you. All right, pulling a card for Sagittarius and the message. Here it is. The message is the blessing of letting go. So it reads, free yourself from negative entanglements by letting go of emotional ties, beliefs, and outdated ways of thinking that no longer serve you. You have the power. That which you let go will transform into an endless blessing. So Sagittarius, perhaps there's some thinking or negativity that you just need to let go. It's all going to work out the moment you do that, the moment you make some good decisions that really support you, you'll be on your way. Sagittarius, I hope you've enjoyed this reading, that it's helped you in some way. Please leave me a comment. I'd love to know what's going on for you. And in the meantime, do take care of yourself, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.